guys, today I want to talk to you about 5 quick tips to make your headshots look better. Your headshot is the first thing people see of you for the most part. You want it to show who you are, your personality, and you want it to look professional and nice, because a lot of people, as much as we hate to say people judge us by our image, they do. And it's a snap quick decision on what they think. So having a good headshot can go a long way towards you looking professional and people having more confidence in you. Number 1 is your body positioning and your face positioning. So you want to look as approachable as possible. So things like crossing your arms, it can work in some situations, but know why you're doing it. Don't just do it because you saw someone else do it. Crossing your arms can actually make you look less approachable. And for a lot of people, they want to look more approachable. You can still be strong and look approachable. Keeping your shoulders back, standing tall, makes you look more confident anyways, without having to do the arms crossed look. The other thing is your face, knowing your correct angle. Now, if you're working with a good photographer, they're pretty much going to figure out what your correct angle is and pose you the right way. But knowing it ahead of time never hurts. So knowing when I'm working with someone, I have them chin up, chin down, chin side, side, just to see what their best side is and how their jawline looks better. So when you see people taking selfies like this, they're doing it for a reason, because they know that their jawline, they're tilting their head this way, looking up, and it creates a really nice, clean, pretty jawline. That's what you're going for. So when I'm looking at the camera here, if I'm looking up here versus coming down here, it's going to change how my face looks. I'm going to look slimmer in some ways and not so in others. So if you have a chance, look in the mirror, look at your angles, maybe take some selfies from different angles to see how you look best. Number 2, smile with your eyes. When you're just smiling and you're not really feeling it, the camera can tell. We can see it. So do things like telling yourself a joke internally. That can help a lot. Think of a funny situation. If you're thinking of something, we can see that coming through your eyes. We can see the gears turning in your head generally through a photo. So make sure you're thinking of something either humorous. If you're doing a serious image with confidence, still think of something that puts you in that headspace. If you're doing a picture where you need to look like a badass, you need to think, I'm a badass. So make sure you're thinking what you want to portray. Number 3, wear something that makes you feel confident. It is going to show. So if you're wearing something that someone else told you it looks good, but you don't feel good in it, we're going to tell. That goes back to the whole body posture and body language part. We're going to see that you're not feeling comfortable and confident. So wear something that makes you feel comfortable and confident. And generally speaking, if you can find solid colors or a shirt that doesn't have too many patterns in it, that tends to work best. Some patterns can actually play wonky with the camera, and even if it's not too busy, it can still take the attention away from your face. And the whole point of the headshot or the portrait is to see you, not your fancy clothes. So have something, blues tend to look beautiful on camera. That's why so many people do it. It's soothing to the eyes. It looks good with most skin tones. Just wear something that makes you feel confident and also that looks good on camera. Number 4, your background says something about you too. So this doesn't mean it has to be like you have to put a ton of money into making the perfect background or anything like that. What it means is understand that it does say something. If you're using a brick background versus a wood background versus steel versus plain white, it changes how you're perceived. And then not only the type of background you're using, but how you're using it. Sitting, laying, or standing in front of a brick wall when it's flat behind you, it kind of doesn't do a lot. But if you can angle it so that that brick background is kind of going off into the distance at an angle, it's more interesting. It's more dynamic. It looks more professional. So think of things like that. It would be more interesting to the eye. And keep your backgrounds simplistic generally, because you don't want it to take too much away from you as well. And when in doubt, just go for a solid white, gray, black background. It's usually very professional, very simple. Most photographers are gonna have the backdrop to do it, and if they don't, they can fake it against a wall. So you're pretty good. If you're doing your own headshots, you can fake it against a wall for the most part. Number 5, and this is a big one, edit your images. Now, a lot of the photographers you're gonna work with edit their images. I know a lot who don't. They prefer to give raw images. And if that's their shtick, that's fine, but you may want to have someone edit them. And there's a reason we do this. It's not to fake everybody out about how you look. It's about, we notice more flaws in an image than we do in person. So when we're face to face, you're not going to notice if I have blemishes or, crazy hair in different areas. But in an image, people pick that apart. So basically, we're editing an image so that people see you, not all these flaws that they don't see in person anyways. So we want them to focus on your eyes. We want them to focus on your smile. We don't want them to focus on this temporary zit you have. That doesn't do you any good. So get your images edited, and you can find a lot of people, I'm sure, that will edit an image for you. I hope that helps you guys. If you like the tips I'm giving you, please feel free to like, share, or subscribe down below. And until next time, keep pushing your potential and stay inspired. Bye, guys.